What you know about rolling?
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's hands and asked him to create. Coach Jason Kidd said, I don't know if anybody told Picasso he had to use all the paints, but I just want to remind him that he can rely on his teammates. His teammates are going to be there to help him. Good words from a great point guard, Kevin.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, DA, thanks. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the three. And for the Mavericks, Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Green in at the three, the small forward. And here is Durant. Craig with a screen on Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Durant's got the first basket of the game for the Suns.
How good is Kevin Durant at using his length to his advantage? It really is almost impossible to block his shot.
It's Powell on the wing. Outside, Green. And the three off target. A wide open look here for Craig. Knocks down the three ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Quick start for the Suns in this one. It's a 5-point game. And here's Booker from the arc. Green with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Irving. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Craig finds Paul. Back to Craig. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Stolen by Bullock. Here's Doncic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against the Bulls. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Irving. This one for 3. That shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Chris Paul. And Durant sends it back.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Second free throw, no good.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Irving kicks to Doncic. They could use a bucket, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And with the Mavs, a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
Booker the pass to Craig. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Controlled from outside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. Third is Chris Paul.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Outside Durant launches a 3, and they recover it. Here's Ayton. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about control of the glass with a tenacious ferocity? DeAndre Ayton hunting rebounds.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The Suns making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Free throw no good for Ayton.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Boy, at the rim, an undersized guard, Kyrie Irving may be the best to ever do it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And the shot by Warren, no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Lays it up off the glass.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Paul kicks to Warren. KD on the wing. Left side, Warren. He feeds it to Ayton. Powell with the steal. Outside Irving. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. And he lays it straight in. Irving's got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Pass to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment takes care of business.
And on the way from Irving for 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And it's Durant missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Outside Irving. Powell sets a screen for Irving. Driving inside. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
Now here's Booker in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good on the jump shot. Booker's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, that should surprise no one. Devin Booker so good in the mid-range.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what... And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets
before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Andre Ayton out there with Torrey Craig. And it's KD in at the small forward position.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
Wood with the block.
Man, an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively. And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Irving with the ball. He's got 12. Lock at 6. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Holiday's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
Bounce pass, Craig. Kicks it out to Booker. 3-pointer. Kleba with the rebound.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Ayton. Phoenix grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
On the wing, Irving. Payne covering, and that one's good, Irving.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Durant, the pass to Craig. On the wing, Booker. Kleba with it. Now guarded by Booker. Feeds it to Irving. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Now Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one a little long.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Damian Lee is checked in for Booker. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Back to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. KD dishes the paint. Trying to get something going. And KD the bucket on the assist from Payne. KD's got 8 points.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
Here's Irving. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to Craig. There's a minute 34 left here in the second. Here's Irving. Last game out, he had 40 points. And there's the drive. The pass to Kleba. Dallas moving the ball around. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Lee outside. The tray. It's not going to go for him. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. Wood finds Kleba. Off target from outside. Suns trailing. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Hardaway. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Kleba. Tries again. He lays it in. Kleba's got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Ayton sets the pick for Durant. With 1 on the clock. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting.
They've been assertive at the offensive end, willing and able to shoulder the scoring for their teams.
And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Green. Doncic out there with Irving. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Wood sets a screen. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Suns trail by 6. Pass to Craig. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And another shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got 10 points.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Green left side. No good from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dallas leading by 4. Doncic feeling it out. Wood a screen on Paul. Here's Doncic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team. How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
Phoenix shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Free throw, good, Booker. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Ball against Doncic. The kick out to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Irving's got 22.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And they double up Doncic. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Some changes for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Ross in for Durant. Wood with the screen for Irving. Driving to the basket. And it's Bullock missing. Suns trail by 9. Ross kicks to Paul. For the 3. And they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Second chance shot. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Mavericks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible. Luka Doncic more than capable on the defensive end because he has size and smarts, and he sends that one back.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Reggie Bullock. Justin Holiday comes in for Green. Hardaway is subbed in for Doncic. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lee's checked in. Wood a screen on Lee. Hardaway with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
A floater. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Chris Paul.
This guy is just so smooth offensively. The ability to get to the floater game for Chris Paul, so important. Boy, gentlemen, you just love to see that aggressiveness. He's not afraid to get after it.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Ross in the corner, launches it. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Kleber against Ross. Kleber with the bucket. Kleba's got his second basket.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to Warren. To the paint. Here's Baisley. Back to Warren. Suns moving the ball around. Ross against Kleba. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Here's Baisley. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. From downtown. Here's Wood. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And the jam by Ross.
How about that tremendous defense leading to points? Ross stays alert, makes the steal, and goes right on the attack.
Irving up top, defended by Paul. Over in the corner, Wood. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Wood's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
We got the great look. Defensively, we're getting stopped.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Suns trail by 11. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. T.J. Warren out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Durant, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here's the 3. They get it back. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Ayton.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Oh, Ayton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Back to Hardaway. There's the 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul against Irving. Paul kicks to Durant. A 3-pointer, no good. Dallas leading by 8. And here is Irving. Outside Hardaway. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And Durant sends it back. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Paul against Irving. Durant at the elbow. Mavericks with the rebound. Wood's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No good from Irving. Suns trail by 8. Outside Durant. Crafty move. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Paul against Irving. Paul passes to Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. And on the way from Irving for three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Irving with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. Dallas moving the ball around and taken away by Paul. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And so Wood will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wood a screen on Paul. Irving passes to Wood. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 6. Paul outside for three. Booker doesn't get it to drop for him.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Outside Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Booker outside. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
DeAndre Ayton with a big-time shot. Go ahead, young sir.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. Headed by KD. Shot clock at 5. Irving finds Wood. Shoots a fader, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Wood. Reggie Bullock comes in for Maxi Kleber. Josh Green's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Powell, no good on that one.
As a big man, guys, Dwight Powell has been a solid free throw shooter, but here's a pressure opportunity for the big man to knock this in.
Irving passes to Doncic. The pass to Bullock. Right side, Green. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Here's KD. Nice D from Doncic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Timeout called. The Suns, they're down by 6. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Craig. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And you'd rather not foul Doncic here because he loves getting to the line and delivering.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Got a piece of it. Paul with the steal. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. They didn't make it easy on themselves.